I chose social networks as my topic for discussion. There are many pros and cons to social networks. Everyone has different views and opinions about them. Things like Facebook, MySpace from the good old days, Twitter, blog websites like Xanga and Tumblr, just anything you can think of, you will have access to these days. The percentage of the use of these social networks has increased rapidly, especially over the past few years. But not only are they used for socialization, they're also used for things like news and informatives. Some of the pros to social networks, I know that my mom has one, and she uses it mostly to stay in touch and to keep in touch with her old friends and former classmates, people she graduated with, and things like that. And I think that that's a great thing. Also, I know that I was in a group project for school last semester, and I forgot to get one of the girls' numbers. I knew her first and last name, but I didn't have her number. So I looked her up on Facebook, and I found her, and I was able to contact her through that, thankfully. Also, I know that I have many people on my Facebook. Well, not necessarily people, but their businesses, like boutiques, clothing boutiques. You have access to seeing things that they get in on a daily basis without having to go to the store. Places that are all over the country that you can order clothes from, order anything from, not just clothes. Also, you can find any kind of restaurants, you can find any kind of business, through Facebook. So many people these days have, Facebooks. Some cons to it, I know that when I get on there, it's not just for 5 minutes. I'm hooked. It's addictive. You get on there and you see one thing. Even if you got on there to look at one thing, you see something else, and then you keep going, and you see something else, and so you're hooked. It is kind of addicting. And then I know that I've seen several things on like the Today Show where bullying has been an issue. I remember back when MySpace started, there were several problems with bullying and fake accounts being made, and you also have to worry about the fact that these days people are extremely smart with technology, and they can use your picture and put it anywhere. Your face could be on a fake profile. You never know where your pictures are going and what information could be shared on these networks. And it's a scary thought to think, that someone out there could have access to your personal information. And there are all kind of privacy settings, but how private really is it, And these are the pros and cons. How do you feel about social networks?